So yesterday, all of you were there. So what you learned from yesterday's sessions?
We had inspired learning. So we learned about various ways that our brain could answer various problems and how to generate solutions in various problems. And then we had Ignite of Creative Sparks, which basically we worked on our critical analysis, how to come up with ideas when you're in like various situations using your brain process.
Okay. Those who are sitting here, do you think you are successful in life? I don't know. No, why?
I think there's a
Since
lot.
you are successful, you are here. If you are not successful, so in Indian education system, we have to pass every year. So if you don't pass 10th class, you will not go to 11th class. If you don't pass 11th class, again state board is examination based. But CBSE anyhow 11th class there is no exam internal, only for you are from ICSE board.
Yes.
CBSE. So here each and every one sitting here, you are successful. That's why you are here. So all of you know what is triangle? How many lines a triangle has? So a triangle has 3 lines. So if you see the inside area is your success area. You understood? If you want to increase your success area, what should the triangle become? It should enhance its lines, no? So imagine this is your knowledge. So first from this slide, do you think all these people are successful in life? So you have seen Charles Darwin, Lata Mangeshkar, Tendulkar. Are they successful in life? Yes or no? So if Tendulkar would have studied MBA from Harvard University, will he be known like what is known today? So here, people who work on their passions, say if you are interested in dancing, so you are studying some subject relating to chemical engineering. So for studying sake, you may complete BTech chemical engineering, but all the time you are thinking about dancing. So all of you are from Vizag. Do you have proper dance school in Vizag? Yes or no? No, it's no. So comparing Visakhapatnam to Bangalore, Hyderabad, you don't have proper dance school in Vizag. So imagine you have built a dance school besides Radisson Blue, 5,000 square feet glass structure facing the sea. Morning it is a yoga center. So evening it can be a afternoon it can be a dance school. Evening it can be a sea facing restaurant. So you may be wondering how to run a restaurant where dance is, where you are running dance school or yoga center. So to the existing facility, you will come with a mobile van with kitchen. So nothing is prepared inside the premises where you are running the dance school. So here, if they could have studied MBA and all, they would have not known to people like what they are known today. So here, everyone is interested in becoming successful, but we in India are getting variations because of one skill. So knowledge, do you think even if you are paying 10,000 to your servant maid, we are in a different world now. So your servant maid ends up sending a message, I am on leave today. So you cannot scold her. If you scold her, she will not come back tomorrow for her work. So here, who is not knowledgeable today? Do you think Oakridge watchman is not knowledgeable? A roadside beggar is also knowledgeable. So with the advent of technology, mobile usage, all the time a person sitting on footpath near railway station will be listening to FM radio news and all. So if you are having high number of contacts, even if you read your WhatsApp message, your day will go up. So everyone is knowledgeable by default. So recently, few years back, there was a auto driver who was singing very well. the passenger who got into the auto has shot his video and posted it in Facebook. You know what happened then? Auto driver got a call from Sony Video for recording. So we are in a different world now, and everyone is knowledgeable. How do we get knowledge? How many of you are traveling by Oakridge bus from faraway places? What's your name? Himani. Himani. Where you are traveling from which place? So imagine Sitamnara MVP. So you are Aishwarya, Himani. Aishwarya and Himani, they are traveling. So Himani, as soon as she gets into the bus, she starts sleeping. So Aishwarya is interested in sitting beside the window. So Aishwarya has two options. Again, she can also sleep like Himani, but she thought, let me observe what's happening outside. So you see a hoarding in Madhilpalam Junction. So you see Louis Philippe shirt being advertised. Again, you have come to some other place which is a low profile area. We have seen Santur soap ad there. So another area you have seen a big premium gated community advertising. So Aishwarya started thinking like, why this ad here? Why that ad there? So again, ads, the kind of advertisements which you see on VIP road might vary to that of Madhilpalam or Maripalam, Kacharpalam. So again, it is dependent on the kind of traffic which passes through. The quality of traffic you see near Purna Market, Jagdamba is different to that of VIP Road, Sampat Vinayak Temple Road. Why? Both vehicular or pedestrian traffic. Why? So who is reaching Jagdamba? The fashion outlets which you see near Jagdamba is different to that of fashion outlets you see on Sirupuram, VIP Road, everywhere. So that creates the difference of vehicular traffic and pedestrian traffic also. So it depends on what kind of people demographics are visiting those locations. So here Aishwarya, when she compares Santur ad and Louis Philippe, why this ad here, she is gaining knowledge by default. So now everyone is knowledgeable. Putting knowledge into use is called as functional skills. Are we good in functional skills? Indians are very good in functional skills. You name any startup, any big company, you will be seeing Indians playing a key role. Be it Microsoft, Google, or Siemens, any company. So whatever technology which we are using, you see an Indian being part of developing that technology, but we are procuring it from US. So here we are multitaskers. So say suppose if there are 5 grocery items which are procured by a customer. So if the system shuts down in the retail outlet, will we be able to total it? No. Right? You don't know additions. You can total it now 5-6 items. But in US, if the system shuts down, they will not be able to total it properly. What is 1819? What is 897? 72. 1819 is 340. So here Indians are considered to be multitaskers. So we end up doing a lot of multitasking. You can see Indians in Canada, US, UK. We do multiple part-time jobs for earning money. So if you are a middle income or poor person, you have to make money in US since you have traveled all the way from India. So you have to meet your expenses. So we are very good in functional skills. So after having good knowledge and applying that knowledge to do some kind of work. So is the success arena inside the triangle increasing? Yes or no? Is it increasing? You have enhanced 2 lines. Is the S increasing? How? You have to enhance the other line. So S remains the same. You are knowledgeable. You are good in functional skills. In spite of that, you are not successful. So your success arena is limited. So you have to enhance the other line. What do you think the other line is? It is attitudinal skills. It is attitudinal skills. All of you know what is attitude? What is attitude? Say Imani started off from what Imani? What's your name? Amsika. Where do you stay? Next to people. Anybody from LAD, Gazwaka traveling to Oakridge? What's your name? Pranav. So imagine Pranav is starting from Gazwaka to reach Oakridge. But suddenly his thought process changed. He got down in Madilpana to watch Saripoda Senivaram movie. You watch movies, no? He got down there to watch Saripoda Senivaram movie in CMRI. So what made Pranav to get down in Madilpalam junction and what will make Pranav to reach Oakridge? It is his thought process. So many times when you are writing exam, no, you are writing here. So what's your name? Vaishnavi passes by, you might have wrote some answer in the fill in the blank. So if you wrote 17, Vaishnavi passing by told it is 19. So you strike off and write it 19. Most of the time what you have written might be correct. The passerby, whatever you get, it is wrong. So once you come out, you will realize I wrote wrong answer, I have written right answer, but the passerby told me wrong answer. So here, what is attitude? So here what made Pranav to get down in Madilpalam is, it is his thought process. So if you have to define what is attitude, attitude is nothing but quality and direction of your thought process. So you should be able to qualitatively direct your thought process. What's your name? Huh? Pravali. 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 So imagine Pravali is a good student. So she is known very well to principal, all the teachers. She is a good student, obedient student. But suddenly she got some good sports shoes from US, Nike or Reebok kind of thing. So you are in 5-day week. So she has worn that shoes on Friday morning. New shoes costing 30,000 in Indian rupees. And on the corridor, she has seen a bunch of paper. So she has two options. The first option is to pick that bunch of paper and throw it in the nearest dustbin. I have told you she is a very good student, obedient student. But suddenly she is wearing a good shoes. She has changed her thought and started picking this bunch of paper with the newly worn shoes. So it's okay to pick the bunch of paper. To our bad luck, opposite side principal is coming. So she never anticipated that the principal will be coming opposite. So here what makes us to get into action is our thought process. If you many a times you have 500 rupees, your friend is asking you 450 rupees. So inside it is no, but outside you give it. So many a times what you feel inside, if you execute that, you will be successful. So many a times inside will be there's a book called Don't Say No When You Want to Say Yes, Don't Say Yes When You Want to Say No. So we should be able to tell yes and no. Not yes all the time, not no all the time. We should be able to balance both the things. So here you may be getting doubt that I have all these skills, attitudinal skills, functional skills, and knowledge. In spite of that, I am not successful. So success is not easy. Okay. So all of you know what is hard work. No? So if you do hard work, will you be successful? So there are many Indians who are interested in doing hard work, but they are not successful. So all of you know Sairam Padu? Any relatives to Sairam Padu? Okay. Many of us know them. So Sairam Parler's son is studying MBA now. Sairam Parler owner's daughter studied BBA here. She is in US now. So here, when we studied MBA, he was running a small tiffin center on a car. So today he is worth more than 1,000 crores. So here, hard work coupled with certain challenges, you will be able to reach that. So whenever you are doing hard work, do you encounter problems? So do you encounter setbacks, failures, challenges? So you will also encounter various obstacles. Then only you will be successful. So today, Reliance Industries, Dhirubhai Ambani used to work in a fuel station. So today he has constructed a big refinery in Jamnagar. So here, so he might have encountered various challenges. So what are these attitudinal skills? So after having all these skills, you end up telling that I don't have luck. What's your name? Jyotika. Joshita. Sasi. So Sasi and Joshita are good friends. That's why they are sitting side by side. And imagine both of them have completed MBA in a big reputed institute in a IIT kind of IIM kind of setup. But whatever companies came to campus, they were not interested. So they are interested in joining a public sector company, government job, central government job. So both of them, Joshita, Sasi. So both of them are getting Times of India newspaper to their homes. You understood? So Sasi has seen the Times of India newspaper. There's an opportunity in HPCL. What is HPCL? Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited. So they sell LPG gas and fuel, diesel, petrol. So Sasi has seen the advertisement in newspaper. There's an opening for MBA for HR role as management training. The package is 27 lakhs per annum. So which runs to 2.2 like that per month. So here Sasi has seen the advertisement, applied. So she has undergone the interview process, 2 rounds of interview. One is technical interview, second is HR interview. She got through. And she was recruited and she is joining for 27 lakhs package. Joshita also got Times of India newspaper. She has seen the advertisement, but later she has seen some advertisements relating to movies also. She has booked a ticket on Book My Show and went for the movie. So after a few days, what's your name? Bhavika. Bhavika. So after a few days, Bhavika met both of them and she started selling her. How come you got less? She started asking Joshita, how come you got more marks than her? You could not join there, HPCL. So then Joshita started telling that her father is close associate to Amit Shah, who is the central home minister. So that's how she got recommended through Amit Shah, and her father is close associate to Narendra Modi also. And that's how she is in HPCL now. So here, if we have to define luck, luck is that meeting point of your alertness of all the opportunities passing by. Both of them had the opportunity of seeing the newspaper. One has met the opportunity, applied for it, and finally she is in HPCL. So is there anything? So is there any connection to luck here? So luck is that meeting point of your alertness of all the opportunities passing by. So here both of them got equal opportunity, but one has met the opportunity, the other person has not met the opportunity. So now we have discussed relating to triangle, knowledge, functional skills, and attitudinal skills. What are these attitudinal skills? So what is the first skill you are with which you are born on this earth? What is the first skill? Crying. So when you are a day one baby, you used to cry. Why? Hungry. So what is crying? Crying is a communication. So you are born on this earth with the first skill called communication skill. So now you see what is the business driven for communication skill. It is almost, it may touch 1 lakh crore. So you can see how many people are training people to become effective communicators. So we never anticipated that people can make money only by talking. So today's news channels you might have seen. So some of the television channels in Telugu. So even though they talk rubbish, we are seeing them. All of you know some anchors like Pradesh, Kuma and all. So they are being paid 5 lakhs for an audio launch and they just talk. Whatever they feel like they talk. So we are getting entertained, we are watching those channels. So Star TV, Star Smart TV and all. So here we never anticipated that just by talking we'll be able to make money. So here, what's your name? Sarup. So Sarup, Pranav are good friends. So Swarup is missing from Oakridge school for the past 1 week. And Swarup has attended a training program to enhance communication skills in Mumbai city in a big star hotel. He ended up paying 30,000 plus GST for a 2-day program. So, but while going, Swarup went on a flight. In the return journey, he came in the train. So they have given an attractive kit with leather bag, all the material inside. So while coming, as this leather bag was looking very attractive, someone has stolen it. So then Pranav started asking Swarup, what happened to you? You are missing in the school for the last 1 week. So then he told, I have attended a training program on communication skill and it was excellent and it was organized very well. We had very good food there. I was accommodated in a big star hotel kind of thing. But he started asking Swarup, you tell me what actually happened. So he said, I have lost my baby. So here you have to clearly understand the difference between knowledge and skill. What is the difference between knowledge and skill? What is the difference between knowledge and skill? So Swarup, before attending this training program on communication skills, he had some knowledge on communication skill. After attending that training program, he got some more knowledge on communication skill. So to enhance skill, to enhance knowledge, you need not travel to Mumbai. So if you just type communication, how to enhance communication skill on YouTube, so you will have literature which is not, you have a literature where time is not sufficient. For rest of the lifetime, if you watch those videos, even though then you will not be left over with enough time to watch those videos. So here knowledge is different to that of skill. So he went to that program to enhance his skill. Did he really enhance his skill? Did he enhance this skill? No. So he was given one-way inputs, knowledge. So if you have to enhance skill, so why we are designating ourselves, we are weak in communication skill? So each and every student sitting here, you have varied communication skills. So why we are losing them over a period of time? We stopped communicating. So when you are a child, 6th class, 5th class, when you are asked to attend a function, you used to mingle with many people, used to communicate. Today, if you are called for the same function, you stand in one corner of the room, finish your dinner very fast and leave that premises. So here, why we lost this skill is we stopped communicating. So as a child, when you were remembering 5 poems, 10 poems with 16 lines. So today, if you are studying a particular topic, if there are 12 side headings which you need to remember in social studies or science, what's happening? You end up forgetting 1 or 2 side headings. What you will do? You split one heading into 2 headings and complete the exam. Second option, write some heading in between, not 1, 2, 3 or 8, 9, 10. In between, you write something and complete the exam. So why we lost this skill again? We stopped remembering things. So today, communication skill is a cross of business. So you have to clearly differentiate between skill and knowledge. So knowledge you can get anywhere. So we never anticipated that today you might have seen there is a student in UP, a villager, daily wage worker who has cracked IIT. So he got a seat in IIT Dhanbad, but within the time frame he could not pay the fees. And his seat is cancelled, next government intervened, and today the entire fees is being sponsored by UP government, entire 4-year IIT Dhanbad fees. So the next important skill, which is very important, public speaking. So each and everyone sitting here might be varied levels in public speaking. So why a person who is good in public speaking is at highest level, why some are lacking? The reason is you stop speaking in public. So some will talk very nicely inside the classroom, but when it is facing public, they may not. What's the reason? Comfort zone. So you may not be comfortable in speaking to public, or you might have stage fear. So you might be tense. So these are drawing you back not to speak in public. So here, where you can enhance this skill of public speaking, the only option available is you can enhance this during your education only, in school, college. Once you leave the college, if you want to practice public speaking, you have to pay money for audience also. Like how our politicians are doing biryani packet, 1,000 rupees, just to stand in front of you. So here public speaking skill can be enhanced. To cite an example, public speaking, I was a very good public speaker in my 6th, 7th class. You understood? I studied in a school called Sainik School, Korkota in Vijayanagar district. So we used to have public speaking sessions daily. So 6, 7 students will be standing in one place and 11 students will review about their performance. 8th, 9th, 10th will be standing in one place and 12 students will review. 11th, 12th will be standing in one place, faculty will review. So I was very good in 6th, 7th. 8th I stopped. 9th onwards, if someone speaks on behalf of me, I used to take him to Vijayanagaram, one movie plus biryani free. And in my 11th class, I have to review 6th, 7th student public speaking. No? So we used to have office manager who used to put the list weekly who has to review. I used to manage him also. I was seeing that my name is not there in the list. So here, my 11th is over, 12th is over. I am an alumni of same Geetham. I studied BBM here, Bachelor's of Business Management. So during that time also, I have never spoken. So when I was in my final year in BBM, there was a person traveling in Maruti 800 car from the main gate. The car stopped exactly behind me. So when I was in 6th, he was in 12th. He's a faculty in mechanical engineering. So he has showed one of our faculty and told that he is Venkateshwarlu. In short, I was called as TVU, T Venkateshwarlu. And he told our faculty that he is very good in public speaking, you make use of it. But he doesn't know my status afterwards. So finally, I couldn't speak in my BBM also. Then I joined MBA. So when I joined MBA, 1996-98, I did in Gayatri Vidya Parshat. So during that time, there was an advertisement in Enadu newspaper stating that there's a personality development program wherein you will be getting public speaking skill, not knowledge. The fee for that is 2,500 during that time. My MBA fees is 11,650. Even if I ask my other colleague or other student, they would have told me, don't pay, it is a waste of money. I have not asked anyone. I paid 2,500. It happened in Daspalla Hotel. 3 weekends, Saturday, Sunday. Saturday is for 2 to 10 and Sunday is 9 to 9. Morning 9 to 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So totally it is for 3 weekends, 50 hours. So every session we were made to speak. So if I could have not paid 2,500 in 1996, I could have not chosen to become a teacher. So that 2,500, wherein I have come out of this phobia of public speaking, I am back on track. And immediately after this training program, I did a session on power. All of you know electricity power, no? So I did a session on electricity power thefts. What kind of thefts are happening in India, rural, urban, and all. So I got a prize for organizing this session. Just by with 2,500, I could get back on the track by acquiring this skill of public speaking. So why it is important? Public speaking. So if you speak in public, you will be elevated, you will be known to many people. So during election times, you can see people who can translate Hindi to Telugu speeches very well, they are being paid highly. So here, the next important skill which we lost over a period of time is memory. How you classify memory? How you classify memory? How you classify memory? You might have heard about memory, short-term memory, long-term memory, good memory, bad memory. So in real terms, if you have to classify memory, it is just two types of classification, trained and untrained memory. So what is trained memory and untrained memory? Is memory important? You have to study for another 5, 7, 8 years. No, memory is important. So don't think that memory is confined only to education. So memory is also important when you join a corporate job also. So what will happen many a times you are working as GM sales for Nestle. So country head has reached your location, Visakhapatnam. There's a meeting organized in Novotel. So you have to remember few numbers relating to your territory. So we are sitting in the boardroom and the number is 670 crores. So you did not remember 670 in the boardroom. When you came out, you reached the washroom, you have seen your face in the mirror, then you remember 670 crores. What is the value of remembering 670 crores in the washroom, seeing the mirror? What is the value which you get remembering 670 in the boardroom? So their boardroom has value for that. When you remember beyond the meeting, it doesn't have any value. So here memory is important at all times. So till 80 years or 85 years, sometimes you can see, you see an old man of 76 years. So you feel that he has a good memory than a 17-year-old. So here memory is just classified into two, trained and untrained memory. So when you are reaching Reliance Smart Bazaar or Reliance Smart Point work outlet, your mother has asked you to get 5 staples. What are staples? I didn't expect Oakridge school student telling that stapler means staple pins. Staples are rice, tur dal, moong dal. Those are called as. Okay. So your mother has asked you to get 5 different staples: rice, sugar, salt, all this. So here, some of you will note down that also in mobile or scribble it on a paper, take photo and reach the outlet. So sometimes you try to remember that. But when you come back, you might have forgotten salt or sugar, which is very important. So here, after mobile coming into existence, we note down everything on the mobile phone. So we stop remembering things. Say, suppose you are traveling in a 2-wheeler or 4-wheeler. Suddenly you are caught in the traffic not wearing helmet or seat belt. So the traffic police will ask, tell your vehicle number. So you will run to the vehicle, see AP39, BH6229, but you don't remember those 2 letters. Again, you will run back. So we stop remembering things. So that's how we lost our memory. So here, memory if you have to, I have told the classification trained and untrained memory, the only option available for you is how you can train your memory is to remember more things. So you're not remembering only your mother and father's mobile number. You have to remember your brothers, sisters, cousins, multiple numbers.
Vaibhav, Veera, Vibhav. Sorry. Asa, Shreya. Gamana. Hamsika. Hemani. Please respond. Sweet Sai Pranav. Shashi Rekha. Abhishek. Prabali. John. Saju. Ethan John Saju. Ethan. It's Ethan John Saju, right? You're not John. Both of them are John Saju. No, Ethan John Saju is your name, right? Ethan. Yes. Okay, again, the certification. Raj Verga. Sam Sajman. Vaishnavi, sorry. Jyoti Swarup. Satvika. Lakshya Priya. Nandini. Kulkarni. Yoshida. Anyone new? Okay, fine. There's an announcement who have come today. So, according to our like rules and regulations, the student has to attend all the 3 days. If they are absent one day, they won't be getting the certification. That's the issue. And but you can like attend the classes as usual. Okay, I'll try to resolve it. So can I have the names? The name. Thank you for your time, sir. Sorry for interrupting.
Okay, how you will train your memory? There is no other alternative. Even if you read a full textbook also, it will tell you have to remember things. So many a times, for example, all of you have bank accounts? No.
Yes.
So some of you have bank accounts. So if it is your parent branch, you will write last 5 digits of the account number. So if you have to do IMPS NEFT transaction, you have to write the full account number. So even I have an account in UBA, Union Bank of India. So when I was in the bank, during that time it is 8 years old account. The branch manager started asking me every time you ask bank officers to tell other digits of the bank account number. As a faculty, can't you remember all the digits? I've just asked, I've taken just 1 minute time from him, and I decided to connect these numbers to the known facts of mine. So by default, the school where I have studied, we get unique roll numbers Our school started in 1962. It started with roll number 1. So the number keeps continuing. Now it is 6,600 something. So my roll number during that time is 2187. So here, every year around 80-100 students will be joining. 1962-63 batch, it is 1 to 100 like that. So I was just connecting my account number with the known facts of mine. So our roll numbers have started from 2121 to 2192. So I've just taken 2 roll numbers from my batchmates, 2153, 2143. All of you know now, none of us remember STD codes, no? What is Vizag STD code? Not PIN code. You have to understand difference between STD code and PIN code. 0891 is the STD code of Vizag. So Delhi STD code is 011. Calcutta is 022. Bombay is 022. Calcutta 033. 044 is Chennai. So during that time, since we were in mobile revolution, you don't remember STD code. There is no need also. So here I have taken 020, which is the Pune STD code. All of you know what is 100? 100 police station number. So earlier I used to write I used to write my account number, which I remember regularly, which is 24193. So I have taken 2 digits of this, 2 digits of this, 5343 020 100 24193. So here I have taken 5343 from my batchmate roll numbers. 020 is Pune STD code, 100 is police station number, 24193. So if I am remembering in this fashion, I will not forget in rest of my lifetime. So that's why you have to connect things with the known facts of yours. So here there is no other option except to, you have to remember things, then only you will be able to sharpen your memory. So most of the times in Indian scenario, we are ending up with the memory what we had at 18 years. After that, we are stopping, sharpening our memory. Some of you might lose memory in Chaitanya and Narayana coaching centers. And that's how people are getting frustrated. So you have to travel on constant mode. You have to start remembering things. So the other important skill which you need to understand is, so many of you don't look enthusiastic on Monday morning. Why? Weekend enjoyment. Most of the heart attacks in US happens on Monday morning. Why? Because from Friday afternoon, evening they enjoy. Monday morning they are piled up with work tension. That's how most of the heart attacks are happening on Monday morning. So did your faculty tell you not to look enthusiastic on Monday morning? Yes. So you will understand the value of enthusiasm. What is the advantage of looking enthusiastic when you attend interview? So you might have seen during the interview times, people sitting like this. Why they are waiting? For their turn. Suppose imagine all these are Oakridge students who have studied MBA in IIM Vizag. It's a premium institute in Vizag. Suddenly, it's a pooled campus interview where other institutes are also allowed to attend. So the interview is for Amazon. The package is 50 lakhs per annum. So it's a pooled campus interview. Suddenly, a Geetam student comes and he shakes hands with everyone and he starts telling where do you stay, something like that, why you want to join this job. He starts questioning others and all. So sometimes people with low enthusiasm levels, what they do is, they tell the Geetam student, you are very good, you look enthusiastic, you will definitely get through the interview. So here in this process, you are reducing your enthusiasm levels and trying to increase these enthusiasm levels. So naturally, even if I am interviewing you, though you got 9 CGPA, 9.5 CGPA, and the role is you have to work in the field, taking care of sales, or enrolling third-party sellers for Amazon. So in that case, if you don't look enthusiastic in the interview room, I will not select you. So your enthusiasm is considered to be magic portion of your success. If you don't look enthusiastic, sometimes you might have encountered some incident in home on the way or something. So if you remember that thing, you don't look enthusiastic. You have to leave that there. Look enthusiastic in the interview room, then you can come out. If you don't look enthusiastic, we have experimented this in campus interviews in Geetham also. I've been to district collector office when government teachers recruitment was happening. The same scenario has happened. So people will increase other people's enthusiasm level. Naturally, you decrease your enthusiasm level. Naturally, you will not get through the interview. What is this? Now you have Book My Show, all these platforms to book a ticket. So earlier days, you can see a big hero movie gets released. One or two people used to die in the queue. So it's not the same scenario. All of you know Balakrishna. So when we were studying, whenever movie used to get released, in Vijayanagaram, at least one used to die in the queue. So that is the mad rush towards celebrities. So here, what is this? Queue. So in the queue, you might have seen some enthusiastic people trying to enter in between the queue. Yes or no? You both, what's the name? Aishwarya. So Aishwarya, Gamana, both of you are standing. Vibha. So Vibha, enthusiastically, you are number one, you are number two. You have joined in between you. She has joined in between you. Who is the loser? You are number one, you are two. Who will be the loser? But when she entered, Vibha entered, she entered dynamically, enthusiastically. You were telling her, ask her. So what she thinks, why I should ask, even if the ticket after me only she is going to get the ticket. You will know the value only when ticket ends with that. So here you can see two sets of people. One entering enthusiastically, dynamically. So people compromise. So the other person neither stands in the end nor enters in between. So they are not taking decision properly. So here enthusiasm will make you enter in between the queue also. So here that's why enthusiastic people can enter in between the queue easily. To cite an example, I have experienced similar kind of incident. Some of my classmates were standing in a theater for the morning show near Melody Theatre. They couldn't get the ticket for the morning show. The same set of people were standing in Sangam Sarat Theatre for the afternoon show ticket. So I was passing by, I have seen these 6 of my classmates standing for the movie ticket. And I have told them, why you are standing in the queue? I know this theatre manager, you can come out. They were in the first floor. You understood? They came out, they have given me the money for getting 6 tickets. I went upstairs, the theatre manager is brought them. You understood? They missed the ticket in the morning. They were standing perfectly in the first floor to take ticket for afternoon show. And the manager is not there. You can see what will happen to my fate if I come down without ticket. So you know what I did? So near the theater, you have a person with big stick controlling the queue. So I have never given any time to any people. Drastically, enthusiastically, dynamically reach the counter. Gave exact change, got the 6 tickets. All this happened in fraction of seconds. If you give time, if you go and tell them I didn't get ticket, I know this all manager, nothing will happen. So here, what made me to get those 6 tickets is dynamism, high level of enthusiasm level, and drastic. So you have to enter at the speed. Speed plays a key role here. What is this? Why we get tensed? We get tensed for the things which doesn't happen. So 11th or 12th class student after joining engineering somewhere, he will get tensed if I could have studied well in Fiji, I could have got IIT Mumbai, IIT Chennai and all. So we get tense for things which doesn't happen. So here, how to get out of these tensions and worries? We should maintain certain level of comfort zone. When you get a comfort zone, the comfort zone which you have when you are talking to your younger brother, you may not have the same comfort zone when you are talking to your elder brother. If your father is from defense, you will not at all have comfort zone. Similarly, if I am putting you in front of Modi, all the commandos are on. Sometimes you may forget your name. Why? What's your name? Last page. Ethan. So imagine Ethan got an appointment with the Prime Minister Modi. Our father knows him very well, and since his father couldn't attend, he got an appointment with Prime Minister Modi, and all his secretarial team was there. And he got an appointment for 5 minutes in Visakhapatnam airport launch. So the reason behind he meeting Modi is he wants MBBS seat for his sister. You understood? Only 5 minutes. After that, Modi went for foreign tour. He came back after 15 days. Instead of asking MBBS seat, he ended up asking engineering seat, computer science engineering. So what happened to him? Why he asked engineering instead of MBBS? Worry, tension, and all. So here, if we have to get people into our comfort zone, we should practice being among different set of people. So suddenly, if you are getting into a different environment, you will get into tension and worries. So imagine you are traveling for the first time in the flight from Visakhapatnam to Bangalore. You have two options. One is to enjoy your flight journey since you are traveling for the first time. Second, remembering all the plane crashes happen worldwide, sitting like Brahmananda. So here, if you really take statistics, lakhs of flights are taking off, they are landing back. The ratio of failure ratio is 0.001. So you success is 99.99%. You are not happy with 99.99% success ratio. You are more worried about 0.001 failure ratio. Now, you may get doubt what is the use of having all these skills. So, in real terms, we can classify people into majority and minority. Who are less in number? Minority are less in number. Next, producers, consumers. Who are many? Producers are consumers. So consumers are many, producers are less. Who are history makers? Who are history readers? Who are many? History readers are many, history makers are less. So you have to decide yourself whether you want to be at the higher end. So sometimes economic status you might have heard many a times. If there is 100 rupees wealth, 90 rupees is with higher end people and 10 rupees is lower end people. So here 10 people are owning 90 rupees, 90 people are owning 10 rupees. So you have to decide in life as early as possible whether you want to be at the higher end, lower end, you want to be in the minority or majority, you want to be, morning we wake up, we have used Colgate toothpaste, International Lex soap, Dove shampoo, nothing is made, nothing is contributed even in Vizag. So here, whether you want to be a producer or consumer, whether you want to be a history maker or history reader. So here, anybody has watched Bournvita 4-pack ad? You have watched? What is it about? For what? You can just watch this video